Hey there, welcome to another Tech Tuesday. My name is Christopher from Dream Tech, and we're going to do this really quick today. I just wanted to let you know about a feature that has been introduced into the Skool platform where you actually can automatically grab email addresses from the API and pull them into your CRM. There actually is a programmatic way to do it. There's actually two ways to do it. If you have a paid group, it's a little simpler because you're using the Stripe API, which always existed. And if you have a free group, there's another way you can do it that is similar to what you used to do before, but it's just a little more automated and a little simpler to do. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need a Zapier account, and you're going to need to connect your Kit and your Skool APIs to your Zapier. If you don't know how to do that, DM me or message me if you're in our group, and I can easily help you walk through how to do that. But most of you should have that sense of how to do that, how to set that up. And if you don't, it's fairly easy to do. So if I was just to go in here and pick my Skool, which is already set up, and then we are using Kit right now, let's say. Now again, you could use, I think, System, Flowdesk for sure, pretty sure HubSpot, a couple of others. I would be surprised if it wasn't available to all systems in the very near future. So go and check out and make sure, see if your CRM works. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments. So this is how it works. Basically, Skool has a new trigger event that says, okay, either you have a new paid member who's just come in, or if you don't have a paid group, they've answered one of your onboarding questions. And if you don't know where those onboarding questions are, let me show you. So if I go over here to my Skool and I'm logged in as an admin, and I go over to plugins, there's these things called membership questions. And we have 3 membership questions right here. If you have a free group, you may actually already be asking for the email address right here. You might be saying, what is your email address? And hope that people type in. You can't make it required. You can't make it something people have to do to sign up, unfortunately, but most people do. They're happy to get information from you if they're wanting to join your group. So this is where you would put it in if you had a free group. You'd have one of these questions say, what is your email address? When you do that and save and refresh your Zapier, I'll show you exactly what you can do here. But first of all, let's say you have a new paid member, someone who's just purchased. That new paid member can now be pulled in to your Kit or your Flowdesk or your HubSpot or whatever, and you can do a bunch of different things depending on the platform. For Kit, you can add them to a form, add them to a sequence, add them to an API request. We're just going to add them to a form, and I'm going to pick my Kit account, and then I'm going to choose the form that I want. So you have to have a pre-created form. And then over here, you see that you can actually just grab the email address. Then you can create your integration that way. Now, what that means is every time someone purchases and they made a purchase on your Skool, the email address will go directly to their CRM. If you don't have a paid account and you only have a free account, then you're going to want to use this answered membership questions option as the trigger event. And if you do that and you pull this in, then you can actually see that you actually pull in information about the 3 questions from the person who's answered. And if one of those questions, the answer is the email address, you can use that answer as the tag for your email. So if you see here, now everything has changed, and I can actually go in and I can pick the answer to question 2 to be this email address. And this is the way that you would pull in the email address if you have a free group. Not quite as elegant, but easier than it was before. You sort of had to download it manually and upload it. So I just wanted to let you know about that if you didn't. This has been sort of up in the air with Skool for a while. Some systems let you do it and some don't. But I'd love to know your experience using Zapier for this system. While Zapier can be really tricky, this one seems actually pretty straightforward and actually have huge value adds. So now you can actually do email marketing with your Skool members in addition to the emails you can send from Skool. Let me know how this works for you in the comments. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.